And now you're meaning to tell me that these five players are better than Kyler Murray? If you don't know what I'm talking about, Dan Orlovsky ended up putting his top five quarterbacks in the NFL that are under the age of 25. And of course, Kyler Murray gets no love. Now let's go ahead and react together to the top five quarterbacks under the age of 25 that are better than Kyler Murray. What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Definitely do anyone huge favor, smack that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Right now we are in the thick of things. We're still sitting in June, and my goodness, can this month end so July can get here, and then August, preseason, and then regular season, ladies and gentlemen. We're just kind of in the dog days of off-season, waiting for any opportunity for the Arizona Cardinals to hopefully still make some moves. But today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the top five quarterbacks under the age of 25 that were rated today by Dan Orlovsky. Now, I'm not one to really look too much into these type of things. Obviously, anybody can rate anybody, but because he does have such a high, I guess, voice, because being on, a national channel out there, we're going to go ahead and, talk about him a little bit. And by him, I mean Dan Orlovsky. So this is going to be the list here that he ended up putting out. I believe this was yesterday. So as you can already tell, he's got Joe Burrow, he's got Lamar Jackson, he's got Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, and Mac Jones. Now, all of them have in common, they're quarterbacks. Another thing they have in common, they're under the age of 25. Now, that's what this list was basically consists of, right? He's rating the top five quarterbacks that are under the age of 25. And of course, Kyler Murray gets no love. Of course, Kyler Murray gets no respect. Now, I understand to the eyes of a lot of national media out there right now, they're probably not Team Kyler Murray, right? The way that this whole offseason was handled, it's probably not the best way that it should have been handled. And I think there's a lot of Cardinal fans that probably are on that same boat as well. So we don't blame them too much. But to really kind of say that Kyler Murray shouldn't be on this list is absolutely blasphemy. Now, Joey B, or Joe Burrow, whatever you want to call him, I do think he should be on this list, right? Second year in the NFL, already took his team to the Super Bowl. This guy had weapons for days, and he utilized it very, very well. So I'm not mad about Joe Burrow being on this list. Looking at the next person on there, Lamar Jackson, I'm not mad about that either. Now, a lot of people compare Kyler Murray to Lamar Jackson. I personally don't. Like, they're completely two different players. Yes, they both can run the ball, but me, in my personal opinion, I do think Kyler Murray is better thrower, and I'm probably going to get a lot of shade from a lot of Baltimore fans, but I do think that Kyler Murray overall is more of a complete package in terms of being able to run the ball, and is a little bit more accurate, or more accurate than Lamar Jackson throwing the ball, especially the deep ball, in my personal opinion. So, but I'm not mad. Lamar Jackson deserves to be in this top five list. Looking at the next one, Justin Herbert. Now, he did have a very good sample size. A very, very good sample size. And I'm not mad about him being on here as well. But I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of a little iffy. Now, if it was up to me, I would put Kyler Murray at 3 and put Justin Herbert at 4. We're not living in that world right now. I do think that Justin Herbert deserves to be in the top 5. Maybe not number 3, though. Maybe a number 4 is my personal opinion, but he does deserve to be in the top 5. Now, looking at the next two, Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence really did to deserve to be in this top 5. Now, granted, he was probably put in one of the worst positions available, right? First overall pick, he ended up going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. That doesn't have a big winning culture over there. They don't really have that type of big marketing out there. But Trevor Lawrence is that complete package that a lot of, teams look out for. Big arm, big, tall guy that's, can sling the rock. And he comes from a winning organization from Clemson. So, honestly, I like T-Law. I really do like Trevor Lawrence, but I think it's a little too early to put him in the top 5 in my personal opinion. I don't think he really did too much. Yeah, he had flashes here and there, but to say he's better than Kyler Murray, blasphemy. Absolutely blasphemy. Now, Mac Jones, on the other hand, I don't think he should be on here either. I really don't. He had some flashes as well, but I do not think that Mac Jones deserves to be in the top 5. The way that I would be rating this specifically, I would say Joe Burrow, because he took his team to the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, because he's done it for longer than Kyler Murray. Next, I would say Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, and I would give some love over to Jalen Hurts. I know there's a lot of flack from Jalen Hurts. There's a lot of Philadelphia, Eagle fans out there that are saying, yes, they're in love with him. He's going to be the guy. And there's some other fans that say, no, he's not the guy. But that's what I would say my list would be personally. So Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, and I would say Jalen Hurts. That's how I would put it. Now, maybe Mac Jones, maybe Trevor Lawrence can be put in there, but I do think that the main reason why they were put in there, Trevor Lawrence, specifically because he was a rookie and he was a first overall pick, and Mac Jones because he plays for the Patriots and they have a big winning culture over there. And I think the way he thought, they trust Bill Belichick over, Cliff Kingsbury. But if you really look at the quarterbacks in general, I would rather roll with Kyler Murray than any of those other two quarterbacks, like T-Law or Mac Jones. It's a new NFL that we're looking at right now, ladies and gentlemen, and Kyler Murray is that complete package. The biggest knock on Kyler Murray isn't his height, on my personal opinion. The biggest knock is he just can't stay healthy. Now, if he can stay healthy, then we're living in a whole different world, ladies and gentlemen, and I think that should be the top list right there. Joey B or Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, and we'll put Jalen Hurts down at the number 5 spot. Let me know what you guys think in these whole, rankings of the top 5 players that are under the age of 25 years old. I apologize. Top 5 quarterbacks that are under the age of 25 years old. Let me know what your list would be, ladies and gentlemen. Put everything in the comments below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm out. Yo, I'm just going to go and say this right here. I will take any of these players over this man right here.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Broncos.
Let's ride.